I'd like to introduce you to my mother, Clara Velacos Johnson, and I am her only child, and she raised me as a single parent. Um, and she is truly my inspiration. She died when I was in my early 20s, and she raised me by herself from the time that I was 6 years old. And we were a team for so long. I didn't have any siblings, and we were just a pair of girls growing up. And she was an amazing woman. She was very resourceful. She was an interior designer, and it's so funny because in my life now, as I've grown through 2 or 3 careers of my own, I've ended up in a design career, and the apple just doesn't fall so far from the tree. And I hope that when I'm looking back on my life that I will come, even marginally close to the things that she accomplished on her own, because she had difficult times and she never made it seem difficult. She always made it seem easy. Having children is the thing that makes you really want to bring them back, and you want to be able to call them and ask them when something is difficult in your life or in your world, and you just that's when you miss them. And sometimes, it's not hard to, if I really need to call her up, I can kind of close my eyes and think about what great advice she would give, and because I knew her so well. But it's still, with every year that passes, it just seems like there are so many things that she would have loved to have seen and experienced in my world. She died 6 months before I met my husband, and so she, all the wonderful gifts that have been given to me, she wasn't here to see, but in her heart, I'm sure she knows that she gave me a great foundation, and that is the person I aspire to in my world.